Welcome to the guided tour of my ePortfolio. As the Masters of Educational Technology program is entirely online, I wanted to take a step back and make the connection to books and novels. This ePortfolio is not only a reflection on my journey as a student of the MET program, but a capstone of my learning. Just as you may begin to read a novel with an idea in mind of where it will take you, each chapter opens you up to new experiences, twists and turns, hidden connections that you had not predicted. Through the pages of the site, you will find chapters that weave you through my journey, where each chapter on its own will tell a small portion of what was learned, but analyzed as a whole, you may come to greater understandings of what it means to teach with technology in the classroom, just as I did. My portfolio revolves around the idea of not only reading between the lines, but reading beyond them. Each chapter contains small chunks of learning that together reflect a bigger picture in my pursuit to uncover the essential elements that make for effective learning engagements in relation to educational technology in the classroom. Each chapter begins with a quote to help ground the chapter in theory and practice, relating the abstract to the concrete. The artifacts I have chosen to include have uncovered for me several themes related to cognitive neuroscience of learning, as well as the scaffolded knowledge integration framework proposed by Marcia Lin. The chapters' titles indicate their overall connection to my guiding question. In examining the technological, pedagogical, and content knowledge framework, as well as aspects of neuroscience that help define how students learn, I have uncovered 8 essential elements that help shape learning engagements, making them effective for all types of learners in the 21st century classroom. While navigating the site, you may return to the table of contents at any time, either reading chapters individually or choosing to read them together as a whole. The final chapter provides insight into my next novel, putting theory into practice in my own teaching. If you find you are curious about any of the learning theories mentioned in the chapters, feel free to peruse the glossary of related terms and resources. Additional information can also be found in the references section, where key theorists helped shape my learning through their published works. Collaboration, guided learning through more experienced peers, visibility and accessibility of learning, as well as reflection are all key considerations to bringing technology into the classroom. Without having had the opportunity to take the time and reflect on my learning journey through the creation of this ePortfolio, it would simply have been like reading a text, putting it down, and walking away. By reading beyond the lines, taking the time to consider the impact on my classroom, my students, and what I can now offer my district as a leader in technology in the classroom, I am able to make choices that impact others around me. As you explore my ePortfolio, I hope to provide you with a collection of reflections on the pedagogical frameworks and teaching styles that have helped shape me as an educator, as well as provide resources, tools, and concrete examples for their application. Finally, I hope to make it clear the links between theoretical concepts for teaching with technology and the practical elements associated with effective teaching practices to engage learners in the modern classroom. So grab a hot beverage, sit back, and allow yourself to reflect as you enjoy my ePortfolio.